Hi everybody, welcome back to another exciting video with Royalsoft Games. Today in this video I'm going to review one of the gaming Lenovo monitors. And the reason I'm reviewing this monitor and not unboxing it, although I unbox so many other products and monitors in my channel, I don't unbox all of them and I review some of them. And the reason that I'm reviewing some of these monitors is that I'm not getting sponsored by any of the brands. Not that they don't want to sponsor me, it's because I don't want to have a sponsor. Because when you have a sponsor like other channels in YouTube, then you only have to say the good things, the advantages, the benefits of the monitor or any other product that you're talking about. So, in order to give you guys the honest feedback, the true review of the product, I will not get sponsored by them and I will just talk about the monitor. And maybe some of you guys say in comment that when you never seen the monitor, how come you're talking about it? Well, I saw the monitor whether in a friend's house or in the store, but I saw the monitor and how it feels and I worked with it. And also I know lots of the technical things about the monitor that maybe you don't know, so I will tell you whether this monitor is worth it or not. So let's set this aside and start talking about the monitor. So as you can see, this is the Lenovo Might 2525 20.45-inch FHD LED backlit LCD gaming monitor. Right away, we can see one of the disadvantages of this monitor. It said it's an LCD monitor with the LED backlit. It's not a full LED monitor. And what LCD gaming monitor means, or LCD monitor with LED backlit, it means that most likely they are using an uh, IPS screen. And if I go down, we can confirm that. There you go. So you can see they're using an IPS panel. They're not using a TFT active matrix full LED, which gives you better clarity. But we cannot really call this a disadvantage because this monitor comes with the eye curing, so although it's LCD, it's not that bad for your eyes. And also, since Lenovo is making everything very good quality, and I saw the quality of this monitor, it's pretty good. And you don't feel any difference that it's not a full LED monitor. So we can call this a minor disadvantage that this monitor has. The size is 24.5 inch, which is very ideal and good for gaming and for any other thing, business work that you have, or school work that you might have. We can see that the design is very good. It uses a three-side frameless or edgeless. Um, you can see the screen right away without seeing any edges on the three sides, and it's nearly frameless. It's not fully frameless and nearly frameless, but this is good enough. And being nearly flameless is, I think, better for you, at least for me, because you can mount your webcam on the uh, monitor and not damaging the screen, because you still have a little bit of frame. And we can see the design is good. The design of the stand is very well made. It's a V shape and you see this blue stripe on it. And right away we can see that the stand is adjustable, so you can uh, adjust the height of the stand, moving it up and down. You also can tilt the monitor up and down, and we can see it has three USB 3 hub on the other side, and you have two USB a regular USB hub on this side, and you have an audio output. Okay, let's move on to more technical about this monitor. So one of the things that I like about this monitor at this price point, because uh, you can get 24.5 inch monitor at full LED, even Lenovo, for way cheaper, for around $170, $180. Why are you paying $269? And before it was $319 with an instant saving of $50, $269 right now. And the reason for that this price is worth it, I think, if they lowered it a little bit, more, it would be great, but this price is good, is that this monitor uh, is providing you a 240 hertz refresh rate with 1 millisecond response time. This is great. I saw some other $400 monitors that on max setting they are providing you either 3 millisecond response rate or a 2 millisecond response rate. But this monitor in a normal setting is providing you a 1 millisecond response rate with a 240 hertz refresh rate. And that is very important for those gamers and that are trying to get the most experience out of their gaming and winning their battles and what races they're playing. Yeah. uh, this monitor is not 4K. The max resolution you can get out of it is 1920 by 1080. That is good enough for gaming and for any other thing. And the reason it's not 4K is at this price point, that they're going to provide you 240 hertz refresh rate and also 1 millisecond response rate. They didn't make it 4K. The brightness is 400. The contrast ratio is 1000 to 1. More important things about this monitor is that it comes with the one HDMI 2.0. I believe with the HDMI 2.0. Let's see. Let's double check. Okay, so at 1080p with the HDMI 2.0, you can get a 240 hertz refresh rate. So you have to make sure that the HDMI cable that you're using, the 2.0 HDMI, which provide you 240 hertz. If you use other cables, then you will have the 144 hertz or 60 hertz, and this is not good. So make sure you're using the right cable, and the cable it comes with this monitor, it's supported to provide you a 240 hertz refresh rate. Also, you come with a DisplayPort 1.2, which again I believe this DisplayPort can provide you with 240 hertz. No. So the DisplayPort that it's coming with this monitor only provides 60 hertz. It may be able to, since you're using 1920 by 1080, maybe you can get 144 hertz that out of that display port, but most likely you're not. So my recommendation to you is, in order to get the max refresh rate out of this monitor, is to use the HDMI cable, and more specifically HDMI 2.0. And also one audio output 3.5 millimeter aux jack comes with this monitor. And you can see the energy rating is A and the color coverage is 99% sRGB. The weight of the package is 5.5 kilogram, and that's not very heavy, including the box and the stand and everything. So at the end, whether this monitor is worth it or no, we can see since this monitor is new, only 21% reviewed it, and these 29% gave it 4.8 star, 17 people gave it 5 star, 3 people 4 star, and 1 people 3 star. So everybody almost liked this monitor, and I think it's worth it, although it's a LCD monitor, but it's worth it since you're getting a very good refresh rate and very good response time. Also, I want to say one last thing. If you're interested in budget gaming PC, I recently made a super budget gaming PC that can play almost any games in 2020 and also in 2021. It should be able to uh, you should be able to play any game with it in almost in the next 3 years with that gaming PC. If you're interested in that gaming PC, it's a AMD gaming PC Ryzen. You can go to my channel. Also, the link will be at the end of the video, uh, and I think you will like it since you're watching the review for this monitor, and that gaming PC fits this monitor very good. If you have any question about this video, feel free to comment below. I will respond as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day.